Hi everyone. What time is it? It's winning time. That feels so weird. Wait, you guys. So I've created a vibe, or let's say a motto for the Survivors Hub. So I'll ask what time is it, and then we'll all respond it's winning time. Yes, it feels weird from the start, but I think small it will hit home. Hi. Welcome to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, my name is Angel Mafasamaji and I am the founder of the Survivors Hub. If you're already a subscriber, hey, it's a pleasure to see you once again. First off, I want to tell you all that I am really appreciative of the fact that you guys have supported me with this initiative of mine. It really means a lot to see all of you rallying behind, posting, sending it to your friends and your loved ones. I'm so glad to have people like you in my corner. May God richly bless you all. Now, let's jump right into today's video. I have not failed, but I have found 10,000 ways that will not work. Wow, that is crazy. Thomas Edison, guys, failed 10,000 times in his attempt to create a light bulb. A light bulb that we are enjoying now. He failed 10,000 times in creating it. So no, what is your excuse? No, what is your excuse? You failed how many times? Twice, thrice, 10 times, 20 times, and you want to give up? No. And you looking at me on your phone at the other side, thinking to yourself, me, I've not failed before. Please. If you've not failed before, then it's bad. It means you've not tried anything new, and that is tragic. Tragic. We've all failed in life one way or the other. Failing is not a bad thing, guys. It's really not. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 4 ways to deal with failure. I know when failure hits us, it can be embarrassing and painful and all sorts of uncomfortable emotions. That is why I, who have passed through it before, want to share with you guys how to deal with it and then hopefully move on and be successful. Now, I have failed before. I have failed a number of times, but the one I want to share with you guys today is my number 1 failure, my first failure in life. I was 7 years old and I repeated class 2. Some of you might say that, oh, you failed class 2. Now that one is a failure. Hey! Who Toronto you? Failing in Ghana here. Now, I don't know about other countries, but here in my country, if you repeat a class, my guy, you failed Ankasa. I wasn't a bright or a brilliant child in class 2, to be honest. I can vividly remember I recently bumped into my report card that got me repeated, and I laughed till I cried. Charlie, 42nd, 28th, 32nd, and things. Hey, the girl, oh, glory be to God. Oh, look at me now. Age 7 hits me with my first failure, and it wasn't easy at all. I mean, seeing your former classmates move on in life, progress, and you still see yourself to be where you are. Now that is some whole different kind of embarrassment. For real. I love my alma mater. I went to Republic Road Basic School. Rosafua no way. Yes. My school is one of the best public schools you can ever find in Ghana. I love it. I still do. But at that time, it was rather unfortunate that I found myself there. You see, in public schools here in Ghana, you mostly find kids of hustlers, and you know, we are the people who come from not well-to-do homes. So you see all kind and types of children You see the rascals, and on a normal day they could make your life a living hell. So imagine when you repeated the class. I don't even want to think about it. These people teased me. If I was in America or something, I would have told my parents that I don't want to go back to school again. Charlie, they will create names for you, create songs for you, like class 2, mommy. Oh, faily. So that experience, it made me sit my buttocks down and steady, because I didn't want to go through it again. Imagine seeing your crush in class 3 and you are still in class 2 and it's break time and he's looking at your face and also looking at his face. I quite remember we went to church and our pastor said that we should sit in classes for that moment. We should sit in classes. So I didn't want a lot of people to know that I've repeated the class. So I ran to class 3. And then one girl who was in the same school with me and who knew that I had repeated was like, hey, you've repeated, please go back to class 2. And she said it loudly. I was so embarrassed that I had to bow my head down. And I slowly went to sit in the class 2 class. Fast forward, that girl also repeated in JHS. And I ended up in the same class with her. It's just that she left my school and went to Naylor SD. But hey, I'm not here to talk about her. She doesn't even deserve airtime on my channel. So back to my class 2 failure. I didn't want to go through that again. So I really learned. The rest of my academic terms till JHS in Republic Road Basic School. You think it's a fairy tale, but guy, I rose from the failure and I did magic. I made it a point to learn very hard, to study very hard, and go to class 3 because I didn't want to go through the whole embarrassment and all those. I didn't want to go through it again, and so I studied. I remember my uncle, my sisters coming through for me. They helped me recite my 5 times table, spelling bees, and I really passed. Fast forward to class 3. I remember I had to go to my teacher, Mrs. Osomia. I had to go to her and argue small with her that why did she give me 98%, because in my mind I had to get 100%. Can you imagine somebody who failed class 2? Class 4 was a whole different level. I remember my teacher asked the class who could spell cauliflower. I promise you, I was the only one who could spell cauliflower. Now, my classmates, if you don't remember this whole class 4 cauliflower thing, I totally get you, because it wasn't your win. It was my win. So I can vividly remember the way they clapped for me. Nobody could spell cauliflower. Like, I really excelled in my academics. In class 5, we used to compete with our seniors in class 6 because, hey, the girl was good, especially in spelling bee and JHS. I partook in quizzes and we won, because if I'm on your team, you are definitely going to win. Somebody who failed class 2. Repeating class 2 was heartbreaking and embarrassing, but the truth is, if I was asked to relive my whole life again, I promise I wouldn't take repeating class 2 out of it, because it has made me who I am today. Why? Because Y has 2 hands and 1 tail. Why? Because repeating class 2 gave me one of the best classmates who have now become family. Repeating class 2 has made me who I am today. Repeating class 2 has made me know that I can actually excel when I fail. I just have to get back up and try again. So thank you, Madam Rose, for making me repeat class 2. You'll forever be remembered, and happy belated World Teachers Day to you. You deserve all the good things that life can actually offer, because you've contributed to who I am today. I want you all to know that failure is a vital part of every success story, and so if you want to succeed, be prepared to fail. Yes, failure can be very difficult to deal with, and if care is not taken, it will make you lose interest in trying again. For example, not achieving the academic grades you hoped for, unsuccessful job application, a relationship breakdown, or a general setback. That is why I have compiled these 4 ways on how to deal with failure. Number 1, give yourself permission to feel. The first way in dealing with failure is feeling it. Now, most times when we encounter failure, we tend to go through uncomfortable emotions like sadness, pain, anger, embarrassment, and the kind. And the only temporary way we know how to relieve it is to shield it away. But that's a no. Now, that may help for a while, but it will delay the healing process and the journey to success as well. Rather than struggling with your feelings, I will advise you to let them be first. Give yourself time to experience the pain and the anger and all of that, remembering that failure is a part of everyone's life experience and it is actually crucial to success. So go through it all. I promise it will be worth it. Number 2, practice self-compassion. For the record, I lack self-compassion. I mean, that is one weakness I'm trying to work on. Girl, have compassion on yourself. When I say that it should be self-compassionate, I mean that whatever you give to a friend, a family member, or a loved one, when that person is going through some sort of failure, try and do it on yourself. For example, a loved one failed in something, and you, the person, you'll be like, oh, Kofi, it will be fine, okay? It will be fine. Charlie, this is life. We move on, eh? Don't be sad, eh? Don't be sad. Life, cry, you get it? No. Failure is just a stepping stone, eh? So don't cry. You'll be fine. This is all, part of life. The way you've been doing it to those people, you to do it to yourself. For example, oh, Angel, you didn't win Miss Ghana. It's fine. You win some other time. You are beautiful. You have all it takes. You just have to work on yourself. Sleep for me, baby Angel. You tell yourself that. You encourage yourself. You have compassion on yourself. Don't be judging and criticizing yourself. When you cry, you cry. Who told you to go enjoy Miss Ghana? No, look at my face. Like, who told you to go enjoy Miss Ghana? Do you think you are beautiful? Everybody is finding ways and means to make it in life. They say want to go and do beauty pageants. Angel, you want to go and do beauty pageants? Look at your face. Embarrassment. It has caught your eye like this. Pine. No, that is a no. Don't do that. Don't judge and criticize yourself. It's not nice at all. That's not the best thing to do. Self-compassion involves being warm, being caring, being understanding towards yourself. The goal is to let ourselves understand that we are human beings and mistakes are bound to happen. Yes, we are bound to make mistakes, and most often things are likely not to go the way we've planned. So just have self-compassion, okay? It is very needful and it is very necessary. So when you have self-compassion, you get to realize that you can actually try again. You get it? When we practice self-compassion, it will help us to be resilient and try again when our goals are not met. Number 3, reflect on the experience and have a growth mindset. Although painful, we can learn and grow from our past mistakes. Reflecting on your failure gives you more room to learn and figure out why it didn't work out in the first place. Having a growth mindset also means that you are open-minded and believe that your qualities and your abilities can be improved. For example, if you close your mind and rather adopt a fixed mindset, this is what you see. Charlie, what is the whole point of trying again when I know I'm going to fail? Comparing it to having a growth mindset, this is what you see. It's always good to try again. I mean, failure is just a learning curve. See, whenever we encounter failure, it doesn't mean that we are not good enough, because the truth of the matter is that most of the times it just means that we have not figured out things yet. Number 4, which is obviously the last one but definitely not the least, is that revisit your goals and create a plan for your future. Yes, go you. Once you've given yourself sufficient time to feel all the emotions that's associated with failure, have shown yourself kindness, and have reflected and identified areas for improvement, please revisit your goals. Don't waste time dwelling on past failures longer than necessary, because my guy, you will be stuck. At this stage, it is very important for you to consider if your goal is achievable and realistic. Develop smart goals and plan very well. And please don't forget that goal planning and setting is more likely to be successful if the goal is important to you and aligns with your values. Whew. For real. If you have watched this video to this very end, I promise you are wired to be successful, and you'll be successful in Jesus' name. Receive it. So these are my 4 ways in dealing with failure. I hope when you encounter such a situation, you'll be able to go through it and come out successfully. Thank you for watching today's video. It really means a lot to me. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. And you see, when you subscribe, there's a bell beside the subscribe. Please click on it so that whenever I post a video, it will automatically come to you, so that you click it, so that you don't come to my DM and saying send me the link. When I post the video, no, you see it because you've subscribed and you've clicked on the notification bell. I hope to see you next week. Have a nice day. If you're watching this in the night, have a good night. Ciao, adios.